Welcome to this intermediate to advanced yoga flow with minimal cues. Within this sequence, there will be less talking on my part so you can focus more on your practice. I will offer a few options so you can decide which variation you would like to take, but other than that, there's going to be much less talking than usual. When you're ready, we'll begin in a kneeling position at the back of the mat. Then interlacing the fingers, clasp the hands together, start to roll out your wrists. Option to close the eyes as you ground yourself and find your breath. Shake out the wrists. Open the eyes. Then tuck your toes under. Come into a wide toe stand. You could use hands for stabilizers or bring hands into prayer. Option to find stillness or twist from side to side. Walk the hands forwards, come into tabletop with the knees hovering off the mat. Deepen your breath as you press the floor away. Twist the knees to the right. Reach the right arm up. Bring right hand back down, knees come through center. Twist knees to the left. Left arm reaches up. Come back through center. Over to the right. This time the left leg will extend as the right arm reaches up. Holding your balance. Return through center. Twist left. Right leg will extend, left arm will reach up. Come back through center. Holding this. Deep breath in. Knees are hovering off the mat. Exhale, push back to downward dog. Option to find movement or stillness. Bend the left leg and hover the foot. Option to bring the right hand to the left knee, challenging your balance. Plant the right hand and the left foot. Then bend your right leg and hover the foot. Option to bring the left hand to the knee. Plant the left hand and the right foot. Ripple to the top of a high plank and open out into side plank on your left. Bend the right leg, lift the foot, and slowly step the foot forwards. Arriving in your twisted lunge. Lower the back knee down, reach both arms up, low lunge. Keep the right arm, reaching up. Lower the left arm down. Then draw the hands together behind the back. You could also use a strap or hold your clothing. Edge the front foot forwards to straighten the leg. Flex the foot. With your exhale, fold. There is always the option to use the hands for stabilizers if you need to come out. Inhale, lift the chest, re-bend the front knee. Plant your hands, step to plank. Holding for an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Coming down to the belly. Inhale through cobra. Take your time here. Exhale, back to downward dog. Rippling to the top of a high plank. Open into side plank on your right. Bend the left leg, lift the foot. And slowly step forwards to arrive in your twisted lunge. Lower the back knee down, reach both arms up, low lunge. This time left arm stays reaching up, right arm draws down. Bend the arms, draw the hands towards one another. Modifying if you need. Shuffle the front foot forwards, extend the leg. And flex the foot and fold. You can always use the hands for stabilizers. Inhale, lift the chest. Rebend the front leg. And step to plank. Holding for a breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high, opening the hip. Sweep the right leg out to the side. And bring the foot all the way forwards to tap the right wrist. Or going as close as you can. Sweep the leg back up. 3-leg down dog. Bring the foot forwards, tapping the foot to the wrist or as close as you can get. Back up, 3-leg down dog. Final time, tap the foot to the wrist and step the foot in between your hands. Lower the back knee, finding your low lunge. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, twist to your right. Open your arms into a T shape. Bend the left elbow, bring it to the outside of right knee, and hands can come together in prayer. Spend the first few breaths here to deepen into the twist. Then there is the option to reach the left arm under the leg and the right arm behind the back to come into a bind. If you're taking the bind, there's also the option to tuck the back toes and lift the knee. That option also goes if the hands are in prayer. Lower the knee if it's lifted. Release the bind if you're there. And turning to the left side. Right hand will come to the inside of the foot. Lift the back knee, open out the foot. Left arm reaches up. Extended side angle. Spend the first few breaths here. An option to reach the right arm under the leg, left arm behind the back to come into a bind. Release the bind. Turn the back foot to face forwards and lower the knee to come into lizard. Option to explore any variation of lizard that you like. Step back to plank. Inhale in position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Lift the left leg, open the hip. Inhale. Sweep the foot to tap the back of the left wrist or wherever you can. And then lift the leg back up. 2 more times, sweeping the foot as far forwards as you can. And back. Final time, sweep the foot. And then step the foot in between the hands. Lower the back knee down. Arms up, low lunge. Twist to your left, open the arms into a T shape. Bend the right arm, bring the elbow to the outside of the left knee, and the hands will come to prayer. Spend the first few breaths here, deepening into the twist. Option to explore the bind, reaching the right arm under the leg, left hand behind. Option to lift the back knee. Lower the knee, release the bind if you're there, and turn to your right. Plant the left hand on the inside of the foot, open out your back foot, lift the knee. Right arm will reach up, extended side angle. Pause for the first few breaths here. Option to find the bind, left arm reaching under the leg, right arm wrapping behind the back. Release the bind if you're there. Plant the hands, turn the back foot to face forwards, and find lizard. Step to plank. Hold for a breath. This time, lower all the way down to your belly. And relax your arms by your side. Lift the legs. And lift the arms to come into locust. Slowly release. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Bend the left knee. Roll to your right side. Place the foot behind you. Lift up into wild thing. Slowly lower. Roll back onto your belly. Bend the right leg as you roll to the left. Place the foot behind you. Come up to wild thing. Roll back onto your belly. Keeping the knees planted. Lift up to tabletop. Walk your hands forwards and sink the chest for puppy pose. In your puppy pose, there is the option to tuck the toes and extend the legs. If the legs are extended, lower the knees. Ripple your chest all the way forwards to come into Sphinx. Then bending both knees. Catch your ankles. And lift into bow. Option to walk the hands further down the legs. And rock forwards and backwards to get a little more height into your bow. Slowly release. Make a pillow with your forearms. Rest your head. Rock your hips side to side. Come up and find a seated position. Keep the knees bent in front of you. Place the right hand behind you. With an inhale, sweep the left arm up, pick up the hips. And you're either finding a reverse tabletop or you could flip all the way around into wheel. Pause, a few breaths here. If you're in wheel, flip back into reverse table and lower the hips down. Place the hands behind you, relax your shoulders, and breathe steady. Place the left hand behind you this time. With your inhale, sweep the right arm up, lift the hips, either finding reverse table or flipping around into wheel. If you're coming into wheel again, perhaps this time you start to explore straightening out the legs. If you're in wheel, flip around into reverse table. Sit the hips down. Again, plant the hands behind you. And pause. Find stillness. Extend both legs wide now. And then slowly start to walk your hands forwards, guiding yourself into a fold. Inhale as you lift back up. Slowly bring the legs together. Come and lie down on your back. As you lie down, bend the knees, bring the feet together. Let the knees open out to the sides. And you can either rest your hands on your belly or relax your arms by your side. Bring your knees together, hug them into your chest. Take a gentle rock side to side. And then keep the right knee hugged in, extend the left leg. Draw the knee across your body to come into a spinal twist. Release the twist. Hug the left knee in to meet the right. And then extend the right leg down to the mat. And draw the left knee across the body, coming into a spinal twist. Release the twist and make your way into Shavasana. Begin to deepen your breath. Find small movements in the fingers and toes. Hug your knees into your chest. And roll onto your side. And join me back in a seated position. Resting hands on knees, sitting up nice and tall. Taking the final few moments to savor the effects of this practice. When you're ready, flick your eyes open. Thank you so much for your time and your energy. I hope that you enjoyed this flow.